this video, I'm going to tell you exactly why I use Squirt Wax on my chain. Now, this is not sponsored by Squirt Wax. I have no obligation. They never contacted me to tell me to do this video. This video is sponsored, however, by a magnesium company, or a company that makes magnesium supplements that I use, and some nutritional products, and I'll tell you about that at the end. But basically, I take a magnesium supplement every day, 2 tablets. It's got 7 different types of magnesium in it. Very easy on the stomach, helps me sleep, gives me 500 milligrams of magnesium every night, and I'll put a link and a discount code in the bottom at the end. So let's talk about Squirt Wax, because there's a lot of things on YouTube regarding waxing your chain. Is it worth it? And I think Oz Cycling is probably the most famous in regards to the specifics of how to do it well and how to do it right. And there's Molten Speed Wax, and there's different products. You can try all these different things. The number one reason why I use Squirt Wax is simply because of ease of use. It's going to be debated whether Squirt Wax is just as good as Molten Speed Wax and using candle wax and all these things. But essentially, you clean the chain once, and at the end of the video, I'll put a little box here of how I clean the chain. You only have to clean the chain once in the entire life of the chain. You have to degrease all the factory wax, all the factory grease off the chain, and until it's just metal. And then you start applying the Squirt Wax, and it can take a number of applications before all that wax penetrates into the rollers. But once it's in there, then it's simply a matter of using the Squirt Wax exactly like normal oil. You just take a rag, wipe down the chain, apply wax, you're done. Now, I apply wax probably around every 2 weeks. My goal, doesn't always happen, but my goal is to ride 10 hours a week, and that's about 300 miles. And what you'll notice is on a lot of the YouTube channels, people will ask, how long does Molten Speed Wax last for, and how often do you have to take the chain off and clean it, and then put it in the wax and take it off, and then break up the links and put it back on and stuff like that. And kind of the consensus is anywhere, depending upon conditions, 250 to 400 kilometers. And I thought, well, wait a minute, that's only 240 miles. That's no different than the Squirt Wax. So as far as how often you have to apply Squirt Wax versus waxing the chain, doesn't seem to make much difference. As far as cleanliness, let me show you something. So let me think. I should have thought of this before. But last time I waxed the chain, I think was a week ago, and I've ridden, let's see, a 30-mile ride, 70-mile ride yesterday, and I'm going to do 30 today. I'm about halfway through. Let's look at the chain. I have not wiped it down yet, so it's got about 115 miles on. So let's look at it here. All right, so here's the chain. Let's just do this, the finger test, as they say. Just rub the fingers on there, and you could see it's just a little bit of grime on there. I mean, let me do the middle finger. Don't get offended. Get a good, feel it up. Yeah, so right there you could see my middle finger and my forefinger. There just isn't a whole lot of dirt on there, and I've been riding near the beach, on the coast. You could see where I'm riding, it's real kind of dirty and stuff like that. So as far as cleanliness, I am personally very happy with Squirt Wax, and the likelihood of me using a waxing method where you immerse it, let's say hypothetically it's better. How much better can it be? So if you want to try this stuff, I have other videos on how to apply Squirt Wax, how often I do it, how I clean the chain, that type of thing. And I'll also put a link down below to Amazon. I'm an Amazon affiliate. You can try some Squirt Wax and see. My recommendation is it's when you get a new chain. Now, some people literally clean their chain with a special brush where the feathers are from some free-range quail and they're just very gently cleaning their chain with that. I don't do that. So let's talk about the sponsor of today's video, and then I'm out. I know what you're thinking right now. Is he gonna actually eat his greens? Is he gonna eat this grass? The answer is no. I only eat organic grass that hasn't been pooped on by our neighbor's dogs. How do I get all my magnesium if I'm not eating all this grass? I take Magnesium Breakthrough by Bioptimizers. 2 tablets is 500 milligrams of magnesium. There are 7 different types of magnesium in each tablet. Fantastic product. There will be a link and a discount code down below in the description. Is that the neighbor that keeps pooping? Someone keeps pooping on our front lawn.